Hi everyone. I'm here to do a get ready with me. I don't really know what that means, but I think that I'm going to be answering some questions so that you guys can get to know me as a person a little bit better. But I want you guys to get to know me, and I love being able to spend time with you, so what better way? Alright, so my celebrity crush, Jason Momoa. Every time I see him, I'm pregnant every time. I'm not kidding you, I remember one of the first times I saw him on The Game, that TV show on BET. I was like, am I pregnant? What's going on here? He is so beautiful. He just looks like a man. Okay, so my favorite drink, alcoholic and non-alcoholic. Alcoholic will go first because I know that right away, is an old-fashioned. I love a good old-fashioned. I love like whiskey, bourbon, scotch. I'm not like a clear alcohol girl. I don't know what happened, but every once in a while I do enjoy a tequila. But non-alcoholic, I love matcha green tea. That has to be my favorite. I mean, obviously thanks to my training team, I never thought in a million years that I would be into Game of Thrones, but I'm so into it. But I'm like kind of boring and pretty like basic because I watch like Keeping Up with the Kardashians, I watch everything on Bravo, I love reality TV, all the housewives, but HGTV, Food Network, I guess all the normal stuff. Oh, This Is Us, New Amsterdam, all this stuff that makes me cry. Oprah Network, I like to cry apparently. So when I watch TV and movies is when I allow myself the moment to just let it out. Ooh, I think maybe now. I really enjoy being 30. Well, maybe 28 was good. 30 felt a little rough, but like this 25 to 30, I feel like are really like formative years in your life, but you can still say that you're young. Aging is not a fear of mine, so we'll see how this goes. Okay. Oh geez. I literally just relaxed. The second I get home, I take off all my clothes, I change, I take off all my makeup, my hair goes up in a crazy bun, and I get in like, I crawl into a ball on the couch and watch TV and then just act like the rest of the world doesn't exist. So it's kind of how I relax. Unless it's been really bad, then an alcoholic beverage might be involved. Is it Japan? Because is Philippines or Japan farther than California? Oh, maybe Philippines, depending if you go. So the Philippines is 7,000 miles away. Oh, and Japan's only 5,000. So the Philippines is the furthest I've ever been from home. That's pretty crazy. Jeez, I don't know if I've really thought that far. Maybe having kids? Hopefully having kids. Owning a home. Traveling more. Oh yeah, being married to Josh, hopefully, if we can get there. But I guess all the normal stuff. Loving my life. I don't really think that far ahead, but hopefully all the things that I have now and enjoying them for longer. I guess, I don't know. Gosh, this is boring. I would rather tan than wear a lighter foundation. I did live in LA for a little while, but I would love to like live in the valley, like Studio City, Topanga, like that area. I love, but now that I've been to Japan, it ruined me forever, so Tokyo for life. I feel like I need to be close to good weather. I want to have sunshine. I want the accessibility, I think, is what I like about LA, because everything is everywhere and you can have it at any time. Meanwhile, in Corona, everything closes at 9 o'clock at night and it's like the whole world just went to sleep when I'm up all night. So I need to be somewhere where there's like life. But I like the suburbs because the traffic sucks. So I guess nowhere. I just gotta deal with what I got. Oh wow. My dad. My dad inspires me the most. He is the hardest working person in the world. He works 7 days a week. Even if he's not like working his job, he's working at church, and he, no matter what has happened in his life, he is just like so at peace with everything, just like in his soul. You know those people that like things happen, they just have peace and joy all the time, and you're like, how do you stay so happy all the time? He never needs a vacation, he never complains. Like, I think he in his time management, he manages to do so much. Like, he definitely inspires me. I'm just gonna assume that this is about the opposite sex. This is really strange, so all you people judging me, now you have more of a reason to judge me. I'm really like about scent. I need to, if I'm gonna like be in a relationship with somebody, I need to enjoy their smell. And I'm talking about like not just cologne, but like their pheromones. If I'm up next to you and I'm like smelling your skin, it has to be right. And if your pheromones are a little like funky, I don't know if I could do it. Funky pheromones, no thank you. So yeah, because I'm Korean and we are very superstitious people. First, about like the itchy hand, getting money, like that kind of a thing, that's like pretty known. But you can never write somebody's name in a red pen unless they've passed on. Otherwise, writing somebody who's living's name in a red pen means like you don't wish well upon them. So that's a little something. Certain dreams that you have, if you see a really big body of water in your dreams, that's usually not a good sign. And a few other things, but definitely the red pen situation. And don't hoard receipts in your wallet, because you're blocking the energy from money flowing into your life. So no receipts in the wallet. Well, a couple of things. I think of steamed cabbage from Ona Hawaiian Barbecue and how delicious it is. And I guess kimchi. I know. I can't, but kimchi. Cabbage. Ugh. Well, I was born in 1988, and that is the year of the dragon, but I'm very tempted by this witch situation because a witch with powers can do anything, and and I can make anybody do anything, right? So a witch with magical powers, because at least for a day I can have everything that I want and make people do things that I can trick them if I don't like someone. So there you go. For all the good reasons. Oh shoot, don't ask me that. Pasta, noodles, yeah, carbs. Pasta all day, every day, all the noodles, sandwiches, I guess just bread. I don't know. Carbs for life. Oh Jesus, it's getting real. I think my parents dying. That's my biggest fear, but it's inevitable. So I actually think about it all the time, because after having lost somebody in your family, you understand that these things do happen in life, and we can't avoid them. Life takes no prisoners. So yeah, I guess losing my parents. Jeez, got really deep. Ooh, guilty pleasure. Oh, cigarettes. I do enjoy a cigarette every once in a while when I have an alcoholic beverage, and I swear I'm not trying to be one of those like I only smoke when I drink. Sometimes I smoke when I don't drink, but it does take the edge off. Ooh, that was really hard to admit. I also road rage, screaming at people on the road because people don't know how to drive. Meanwhile, I'm the Asian girl, so what now? Oh my gosh. I've been boy crazy since a very young age. Brad Pitt. Weirdly enough, because as an adult, I don't actually find him too attractive, but I was so young and my sister was 10 years older than me. So because she loved him, I was like, oh my god, Brad Pitt is so hot. And at the time it was like when he was in like Interview with Vampire and stuff, and I watched that movie now and I'm like, what was my sister thinking? She forced me to be in love with him. So I guess Brad Pitt was my first celebrity crush. Ooh, so the first CD I ever owned, it was actually two. So on my 8th birthday, my dad bought me a, remember those like sound systems that had speakers? You could put them everywhere, and then there was like a sound system where it had a 3 CD changer. So he bought me that with Tragic Kingdom and Spice World. It was already inside the CD player, so I was rocking out to Tragic Kingdom, and Spice World were my first actual like CDs. But after that, I will share a more interesting story with you guys. I, with my own money, I saved up and went to Warehouse Music and bought the Monifa, like, Do You Really Want to Touch It single. Well, with this video, I was just hoping that I can share a little bit more about myself with you guys, so that we feel a little bit more connected. So if you like to cry when you watch TV, when you watch This Is Us and New Amsterdam and all the Oprah Network shows, or if you love pasta and you're just a carboholic like me, or share some of my really hard to admit guilty pleasures, let's connect.